Kia ora, Matapelo here with your latest national weather forecast. Well, it's been a busy night. It has been a busy day as well. So let's have a look and see what has been happening. We've had a lot of thunderstorm activity over the North Island and a lot of rain and even heavy rain for many parts of the island as well. This low pressure system is slowly making its way across the island, bringing in a lot of wet weather for the central, eastern and lower parts of the North Island and the eastern parts of the South Island as well. For the rest of today, still quite a bit happening. We're still expecting some showers in that northern part of the North Island that saw a lot of rain in the late hours last night. We're also expecting thunderstorm activity for the northern half of the North Island as well. And of course, continuing with this theme of very wet weather along the eastern part of the North Island. We're also still expecting some cloudy and rainy conditions to continue for that eastern part of the South Island. And that story continues in the overnight period. That low pressure system is very slow moving, so it continues to feed a lot of cloud and moisture over these eastern places. So a lot of cloud over the North Island and of course some rainy conditions as well. So we've currently got some watches and warnings in place, most of them for heavy rain. And we've got these ones up here in the northern eastern part of the North Island that are set to expire later this afternoon. But these other ones are continuing. So more details on those are available at metservice.com. So let's have a look at the overnight temperatures. As we mentioned, a lot of cloud over the northern half of the country. So those temperatures are sort of on the higher side. We've got temperatures in the mid-teens and high single digits for the North Island. But it is a different story down in the South Island, especially in the far south where it's still a chilly 2 degrees in Invercargill. So let's jump into tomorrow and see what is happening. We've still got this low pressure system. It is moving very slowly, meaning a lot of moisture and a lot of rain expected in these eastern parts. It's going to be a very wet next few days. For the rest of the island, just cloudy conditions and of course those thunderstorms to think about. For the South Island, very cloudy along the eastern parts as well. But in the west, beautiful sunshine, and down here, things do clear up as the day goes on. So let's have a closer look as well. This low pressure system continues to slowly make its way across. We've got those heavy rain watches and warnings down that eastern coastline continuing into Thursday. There is a possibility those could be extended. But for the rest of the island, we are expecting some possible thunderstorm activity overnight and into the early morning in the north, as well as later in the afternoon in the Tairāwhiti Gisborne region. Some strong winds as well. We saw those strong wind watches for Taranaki and the lower North Island. So do keep in mind that it could be quite a gusty day. For the South Island, a very cloudy day in these eastern portions, very similar to what we saw today, cloudy, murky, some rain and drizzle in places. As the day goes on, these southern parts do start to clear up and the west remains clear and sunny for the bulk of the day. So let's have a look at temperatures as well. Those temperatures in the far north, maybe on the warmer side for this time of year, 18s. But down here, those southerly and southeasterly winds keep things fairly cool for the capital, only 12 degrees expected. Then over in the South Island, that cloud in the east keeps things fairly cool for the day, very similar to what we saw today, only these lower teens, about 11 and 12 degrees down the east. In the west, it is a different story, slightly warmer at around 16 degrees in those western parts, but still remaining fairly chilly down south in Southland. So let's now have a look at the next couple of days. Thursday, we still see that stubborn low pressure system hanging around, which means that wet weather along the east continues and we could see an extension of those heavy rain watches and warnings out there. Still quite a fair bit of cloud expected, but here in the South Island, we could start to see a little bit of that sunshine starting to move through. Then into Friday, we finally start seeing that low pressure system slowly moving away, but very, very slowly, still fairly wet out that side. In the meantime, this next weather system slowly makes its way up the South Island, bringing with it maybe a change to cooler temperatures heading into the weekend. That's all I have for you for today. Ma te wa.